So I wasn't planning on doing another studio vlog until like maybe after BabsCon, because I'm pretty much just doing beanies for BabsCon, trying out, you know, smaller priced items. So I was embroidering the beanies, there's Rarity, I finished some pinkies, I'm about to do some chrysalis. And while I'm doing that, I decided to work on some of my like unfinished bin projects. So I'm making Terapagos here. And no, this isn't like my 50 millionth take because I suck at pronouncing his name. So I'm making him, and I had embroidered his eyes forever ago, back when he was first revealed, which was during Pokemon Horizons when it was only airing in Japan. So that was last year. That was ages ago. So he was just embroidered eyes, and that was it. So I'm finally now getting around to him. Obviously, you can see he's got his body, his face, all that good stuff. So all I have left now is just the legs and all the details on the legs. I pretty much have everything else done here. So I'm running low on fabric because I was using the leftover bits from his eyes to make the rest of his body. And then I went to go pick out another roll of fabric from the same place I bought it, same color. And this issue is so common with fabric users right now, and it's that they're changing the dyes a lot. So when you get those swatch packs, it'll show you like the colors where all the swatches are, and then you can order based on that. Hi, Finn. Hey, little man. He's now up here. He's a good boy. So you can use those to know which fabric colors you need to order. But a lot of those are super out of date now, including this. So I went to get the next round of fabric for him. Pulled out the same color roll, the same place I got it from. It is a different color. It is a lighter blue than this. And I tried to color match this with all my blues because I have several blues over there and none of them match. There is not a single match. So I am now like sonic drowning music trying to get it to work with. So this is what I have left. You can see where I cut out the headpiece here. I used the bottom part of this for the tail already. I have little pieces like this. And then luckily in my scrap Minky bin, because I have a whole bin of scrap Minky that I use for like bats and different things like that, I had a whole square. So grateful I had this square. So it doesn't look the same, but it is the same. It's just when you turn fabric a different way, it looks kind of different, but it's the same color. So I have this, and then like these little scrap bits over here to make 4 turtle legs with. And I'm just like, why? So this should be your reminder right now. If you are someone who puts off projects for a while, maybe put aside like an additional like bit of Minky that you'll need for whatever project that is, because chances are when you actually get around to it, if it's more than like a few months, the dye may have changed. Sometimes it's not even that the dye changed, they just dyed it slightly differently from roll to roll. So if you're working on a project, it is best to work with one piece, just in case the exact fabrics do not match. Generally, 90% of the time, they match. But then there's Terapagos here. I am messing up his name again. But then there's him and his fabric conundrums. So I'm going to now see if I can make his legs with just this little bit of remaining fabric. I'm pretty sure I can make it work. It's going to be down to the wire. But we got this, because if not, then I have to restart over his head and tail. And I don't want to do that because I got them shaped just perfect. Like, look at that. That's shaped really good. It's shaped well. So I really don't want to redo it. But let's see what happens. So first we got to push that out of the way and use this scrap bit of graph paper to draw the leg. All right, we're going to try this with the toes. So that way I can have, this will be one toe on either side, and then this will be one toe on one side, one toe on the other side. So we're going to try that with the toes, and then it will be 2 of these, and then 1 on the bottom for the toes. Possibly if I have enough, I will do a piece here as well, to give them a little more like girth, like I did here with the head and neck, but we'll see how that works out. If I do not have enough for that, then I will taper it, and then I will use the little scrap bits I have over here to do the toes separate and then stitch the toes onto the foot. It is not ideal, but this is a strange situation, so we're going to do our best right now. So I did manage to get all 4 legs. With these 2, I did have to stitch 2 pieces together, so there's a seam there, but he has this round thing on all his like ankles, so I'm really thinking that the round thing will cover up this seam. It should, with where this is located, so it'll be seamless. It won't be able to be seen, so we'll be doing a good job there. And this is all that I have left right here, so we should be able to use this for the bottoms of the feet. And if not, we can use a slightly different fabric for the bottom of the feet, because it's the bottom, it's not seen, and you can always say that it's like, oh, it's artistic, like it's his little darker bottoms of his feet. Like Finn down there, his bottoms of his feet are darker than the top, so it's also passed out. So I think this will be perfect. This will work out just fine. So let's get those legs on. Also, I'm not gonna have enough to do the little bit here, but the stretch is this way. It's hard to show one-handed, but you can see the stretch is this way and not this way. So it should make his legs nice and thick. This type of minky is a little stretchier than the usual type of minky that I use. So I think this will be just perfect, and we won't need that extra little bit right there. Sir? Sir, are you talking to me? It's here. It's finally here. It's so big. Hi, Finn. Yeah, baby. It's so big. Like, this box is huge, and it's heavy too. This thing is hefty. So let's see what fabric's inside. I'm so excited to unbox this. Oh yeah, look at all this. Oh, there's so much in here. Oh my gosh. Now, 2 of the yards were out, but they said that they would be in like that week. So they went ahead and shipped me everything but those 2 yards, and they're shipping those 2 yards on Monday, which is really nice that they contacted me and offered to do that. I didn't have to pay any extra shipping or anything for that. So I really like Kelly Quilt Co. They're always on top of it, and this arrived really fast too. Also, here's the before of the shelves. I believe the only thing that changed here is that I restocked some of the gray and the white at my local craft store, because I have those types of colors. But let's get this restocked. It is foggy outside, and of course, like every Silent Hill fan ever, whenever I see fog outside, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Silent Hill. But anyway, so this is the first round of fabric. Looks like this is our nice mint green. It's very nice. And then this is the papaya, which is like Sunny's color. It's perfect for Sunny. It's the color that I use for Sunny. It's like a nice orange with a pink hue to it, like an undertone. And so it's just perfect for her, since Sunny has that kind of like coat. Next up, we have the magenta, which is perfect for Tempest hair. It's perfect for Sunny's hair and different things like that. And then there's the blue that is the blue. It is perfect for Fallout shirts and just anything that uses this blue. It's perfect for that. Then we have the lavender for the Starlight Glimmers and other things like that. And then we have baby pink, but it's a lot lighter than I had wanted, but that's okay because I have somewhere local I can get pink minky that's got more pink to it. But this is more like white undertones, like a white toned pink, which is perfect because actually I was needing this because I was wanting to make a Sylveon, and Sylveon's color changes depending on what you're looking at, like most Pokemon. Most Pokemon's colors like change drastically over the series. So with Sylveon, depending on like what game, what card, what toy, whatever that you're looking at, she ranges from pink to white, and it's usually like a very light hued pink. And I honestly like her with the light hued pink better than I do with the white. So I was planning on making her with a color like this, but I wasn't sure what exactly to get for it. And actually this is a very happy surprise because this is perfect for what I wanted. So that's awesome. And this pink will definitely be used in other projects, but it's definitely too light for Fluttershy's hair. So I'm gonna get the other pink for that and use this pink for some other things. All right, and here we have the Jewel Minky, which is a really nice purple. It's a color that I haven't had in a long time, so I'm excited to use that for different projects. Then we have the Fuchsia, which is Pinkie Pie's hair, perfect for that, and I was out of it. I used up all my fuchsia for the Pinkie Pies that I embroidered earlier. This is the Aquamarine, which is for Ocellus. And then this right here is the Royal Blue. It looked a little darker on the website, so it's a bit lighter than I had intended, but it will still work perfectly for what I want it to work for. So this just goes to show that sometimes the colors that you see on the screen are not the colors you're gonna get. It's not the fault of the company, it's just computers are so different. Like whenever I post plush, sometimes it's hard to show off what color they are, and I've had people think that a plush is the wrong color, but it's really just the way that the color comes off on the screen. Like there's some purples that look blue on the screen, and it's really interesting just how all the colors interact with technology and different things like that. Here we have the baby blue, the amethyst, the yellow, the tan, which is perfect. This is the perfect shade of tan. I've been wanting this shade of tan, and I hadn't tried that color before, so it's perfect. And then a brown. This brown is lighter, again, than I had expected it to be, but that's okay because it will still work for what I want it to. Last, we have the peacock color, the yellow. This is just your basic banana yellow. You can't really see it on the camera very well, but this is Fluttershy's yellow. It's gonna be perfect for her. And then the orange right here, which is the orange I wanted. Since I have so much pumpkin, I don't really have an orange, so this is absolutely perfect. I'm extremely happy with these colors. And these colors together look like Spitfire's colors. It's pretty funny. Okay, let me take this video real quick before this thing falls over. Look at all those colors. That is a hefty stack right there. Time to get those on my bookcase. Here are the shells. They are super stocked. I am so excited to delve into these projects. And he's excited to look at some birds. What you looking at, buddy? Hey. He is finished and I am happy. The legs definitely would be better if they were longer, but unfortunately this is what we had to do, and he still is cute. I just will charge a little less for him. I did wait until my fabric came in to see if maybe one of those was similar to this dye, but unfortunately it wasn't. So for what we had, came out good.